Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The crypto markets, eh? You guys excited about this? Feeling pretty good, feeling great. Everybody's super thrilled. There's some stuff to be thrilled about. There's some stuff to be thrilled at. We do have XRP call today, which I don't know, I may or may not have a mole on that thing because we'll be live when that thing starts. So we'll be seeing what's going on with that. But the XRP hearing is today. I think in the next 2 weeks, we should be hearing some favorable things from this. Solana NFTs were going crazy overnight. We had people in the office trying to buy them. Nobody could get any of them. They sold out in 10 seconds. $3 million NFTs sold out in 10 seconds. Where did they, how did they do that and not crash the platform?
I think it's probably a better platform. It's made for a higher throughput. So as their
this is not a Tiger shirt, fellas. Jaguars today.
Thought it is Jaguars?
Yeah. I also have a Tiger shirt. This is Jaguars.
He loves his cats.
Not a cat guy. Dogs only. We're going to say something else?
No.
Guys, we come to you every single day live at 11:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Tuesday, August 31st. In the BitBoy Crypto Studio, it's a balmy 69 degrees. How about that? They look like cheetahs from a distance. I think they're Jaguars, but I mean, they kind of look the same. Again, Solana hits $250. That's what Ghost Picks Jimmy says. I think it's definitely possible. Guys, I'm expecting big moves tomorrow from Bitcoin, to be honest with you. So today, I'm comfortable with it being kind of at a boring place. It pushed back up over 48 and then back down. You know what? Is it a Jaguar or is it a cheetah? I don't know. Let me see what Jaguar shirt. Let's see here. Let's see what we can cook up here for the Jaguar shirts.
Oof.
I mean, does a Jaguar not look like a cheetah?
It does.
This is a Jaguar, fellas. I'm wearing a Jaguar. Can you get a close-up of this?
Yeah, hold on.
Without showing my belly button. These are Jaguars, folks. I'm so tired of y'all misnaming my cats. Do not misidentify my cat, please. Yeah, look. Oh, this is turning sexy, I feel like. Yeah, keep going down. Oh, there it was. That was good. I might hire you as my permanent cameraman. Make me look tall, though. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys. Let's hop into it. Let's not delay anymore. Let's jump straight into it. Somebody says it looks like a badger. I don't know about that. I don't know if you've seen a badger before, but 1.21 million subscribers. We will be ticking up by tomorrow's show to 1.22, so pretty exciting. Things are moving along pretty well. They said I did the move.
Everybody says it's a cheetah.
It's not a cheetah. It's a Jaguar. Somebody says it's a sex panther. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's Fragrance from Anchorman.
Oh, that's what it is. I knew I've heard it somewhere. All right, guys. Let's check. Let's move on to the crypto markets. Let's talk about that real quick. Now, as we move into the crypto markets, I want to talk about this story here leading into it because you know it's funny. Didn't I just tell you guys yesterday that a lot of these miners are moving to Kazakhstan? You didn't see that anywhere. We had that story on the live stream before this got published last night at 11. Funny, isn't it? We talk about this stuff, and all of a sudden, stories start getting written about it. We told you this yesterday morning. Hong Kong blockchain firm signs mining deal in Kazakhstan. Told you guys what's going on with these Chinese miners is this. The country has given many of them permission to leave as long as they keep funneling the money back. They are still under Chinese ownership, CCP ownership, operating in these other countries like Kazakhstan. Somebody said it's a leopard. What? Oh, actually, he says a leopard. I don't know about a leopard.
Well, another thing
on leap year.
Another thing about this China news is it allows them, like you said, as long as the money's going back, they're still under CCP control. But now they're kind of under the radar, where before everybody was concerned about China having the majority of the hash rate. Now it looks a lot more balanced, even though it's really not.
They said it's definitely a cheetah because of the arch in its back.
Wow.
This does this kind of thing like that,
Or
is it like inverted like this?
Well, you're definitely not a cheetah.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
I'm not that fast. That's true. Someone says giraffe gang. I don't know what that is, but I do like giraffes. So I've got the giraffe shirt, and my assistant Allison, very lovely. We love Allison. She's so wholesome and nice. Allison, when I put the shirt on, she said, "Oh, look at those long-necked animals." What? That's what she said. She didn't say giraffe. She said long-necked animals.
Is that like the way they identify?
I don't know if at that very moment, like she just couldn't pull giraffe out of her brain or what, but it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. So
that is funny.
All right, here we go. Looking at the markets, we got 2.091 trillion. The markets are up. Volume up considerably from yesterday, where it was at 93 billion, 124 billion. Interesting, the volume pumping. Bitcoin dominance going down 42.5%.
Smells like alt season.
ETH dominance going up 18.9%. And for 60 and a half Paraguays, you can send an ETH transaction. So those are getting up there pretty high. Bitcoin coming in 47,259. Let me refresh, get the latest number. Same number, 47,289. Ethereum has been pushing $4,000. Now, you know what's interesting to me? Or I'm sorry, $3,400. It's interesting to me. There's a lot of people out there saying, "Oh, ETH's moving. We told you it was going to blah, blah, blah." Guys, ETH moved because somebody pumped the price last night. Go look. When it moved $200, it moved $100 in 10 minutes twice. Think about the range it's been stuck in without Bitcoin really doing any movement to the upside. And then all of a sudden, boom, up $100. So, guys, position is getting ready to move, I believe, for Ethereum. I have to think that Bitcoin is going to start moving tomorrow, but Ethereum is primed. It's certainly possible Ethereum will start running first. So, John James Power says, "BitBoy look great." I appreciate that. That's nice. One person on the stream told me I looked awesome last week. I talked about it on one of the shows. Later, I found out that was my wife. So didn't feel as great. It feels great when she tells me I look great, but definitely when random strangers tell you look great, it hits a little bit different. Okay, so Cardano 278 holding tough. Binance Coin struggling under 500. This was at 120 last night.
Yeah,
120. Polkadot with a huge pump. Look at that, up 20%. Uniswap up. It's interesting. It's a weird collection of coins that are up and down right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kusama up, Polkadot up. They're linked together. Atom with a large pump. Are you going to cover that?
Yes.
Okay. Harmony with a big pump, back up to 12 cents. Algorand with up 11%. Uniswap, Solana. Chainlink up 8%. Still down 1% for the week. Aave finally starting to move again. I thought Aave would never be below 500, and it can't get above 500 anymore. Ethereum up 5.23%, and FTX token up 4.97%. And I also wanted to cover this story here. So very interesting. As you guys know, we for people that are not in America, you can use ByBit. You want to leverage trade and check out ByBit. There's a $3,000 deposit going on right now. If you join their World Series of Trading contest, Americans really probably shouldn't be trading on ByBit. Technically, you probably could at this moment because they're only requiring KYC up to 2 Bitcoin per day. But I would say that probably will change in the future. So a better option would be Femex. They got actually a $2,000 deposit bonus. We forgot to talk about or change this yesterday, like I said we were going to do. But why do I bring all that up? Well, leverage trading in America is complicated. It's a pretty complicated thing. Okay. Now, we're waiting for that one big American derivatives trading platform where we can trade with leverage. It's regulatory compliant. I told you guys a while ago, FTX is in the position to do that, ran by the financial cartel, as you guys know. And the thing is they said that within a year, they wanted to have leverage trading on FTX.us. This FTX.us, ran by the same people Solana is ran by as well. Not a coincidence. Well, now yesterday we got this story, just broke this morning. Crypto exchange FTX.us wades into derivatives deal for Ledger X. Now, why is this significant? Ledger X is already compliant with the CFTC. So they've already got the inside step towards getting all this taken care of. So let's see. I can't read the whole article here, but that's really just what I want to bring up. We do believe that probably by this time next year, we will all be trading leverage on FTX.us. So not yet, but they are clearly on the way. In the meantime, if you want to check out VMEX or ByBit, you can do that. But here in America, we will probably be doing FTX here pretty soon. Okay. All right. Let's do it. AMA.
Ready for some Q&A?
Yeah, Q&A. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Ruckus Among Us on Twitch. Is Sol sucking some of the wind out of the rest of the market, stealing all the attention?
No, because the market's not moving other than Solana, really. I don't think that's the case. Guys, this is all institutional money pumping up the price. I want to talk about this. Do we talk about this today in the story? Let me see. Solana, here's what Ethereum competitor Solana, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know if we talk about this, but I want to bring up the ignition, which is the big thing they teased. People are saying it's burning or whatever.
Yeah, supposed to launch today.
Yeah, but we actually still don't know what it is, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Notice, when Ethereum or Cardano pump, what is it based off of? Actual crypto news. When Solana's pumping here, this is a contrived story. They came out with this and pushed it out to move the price up just as all the institutional money got in. You got to think about it. Cardano, smart contracts, Ethereum, E210, EIP 5059, things that actually affect the price. Actual stories. What is all the hoopla over right now with Solana? Nobody even knows. Nobody even knows. Nobody knows what this is. And the price is pumping. I would say, look, if it were me and I cared enough about trading my coins right now at the stage of the game, I would be taking profits from Solana right now. Eddie Parrott says he's latte, but the Parrott shirt is levels above Jaguar shirt. Parrott shirt is probably my favorite shirt.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
It's a winner. Tommy Lau deals Q&A. Can Polkadot have a similar run to Solana?
Well, it just pumped 20%. So there you go. Look, I'm going to say no. Polkadot cannot have a similar run to Solana. Solana, this is a... I don't know, like you'll hear Raoul Pal talk today. Did you guys like that interview? Part 1 yesterday. Part 2 is going to be great today. He's going to talk about Solana a lot. And he says it could be the chosen one. It could be the chosen coin of this cycle. And it could be. There's a chance. But what we're seeing with Solana right now, even in bull markets, especially in sideways action, is very rare to see this kind of coin at the top pump this much above everything else. So Polkadot will certainly have a giant run, but I don't think it will be a Solana type run.
Gage Q&A, if you had to go all in on one coin to make the most returns this cycle, what would it be?
I'm still saying XRP.
XRP. All right, well, that actually can lead us right into this question from Nicholas Garcia. XRP, ADA, or VeChain, which has the most potential for a minimum 5x?
It's obviously XRP. I mean, Raoul Pal will give you a higher number than that today. But here's the truth. The truth is XRP pumping is not as much about the coin and the adoption as it is the suppression from the first half of the bull run. None of these other coins went through that. I mean, you can look at price suppression for some coins, like Tezos has been terrible this bull run, really. Good. Cannot believe how bad it's been. Yeah. I would have thought it was one of my top picks going in. But it's been terrible. So from that standpoint, like maybe something like Tezos or Cosmos can move a lot. But, when it comes to just looking at the suppression of the first half of this bull run due to the lawsuit, and I think it'll be over by the end of the bull run, it's going to absolutely slingshot. There's no way about it. So.
Okay. Bobby Dials again. Which coin is manipulated more, BTC or Ethereum?
Bitcoin, clearly. Just because there's more places to trade Bitcoin on leverage. There's more futures options. There's a lot more institutional. Well, number one, just from dollars and cents, there's more institutional money in Bitcoin than Ethereum, but there's more institutional channels to invest. Now, Ethereum's catching up on some of those. But the head start Bitcoin has is still pretty big. So,
Michael Phoenix, super chat on YouTube. Can Solana get to the Binance coin market cap? Which would be number 3, I believe.
No, it's number 4.
4?
Don't you disrespect my Cardano.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cardano just went up a penny. We're rich. Okay, well, let's look. Solana 33. is going to be tough because Binance Coin is down pretty much. Like Binance Coin is still not even back close to its all-time high, which was 600 or some odd dollars, and not even close to that. And Solana is already so far above its all-time high, it's ridiculous. So I just think for it to, Solana would basically have to 2.5x almost its market cap right now to catch Binance Coin. Well, no, I'm sorry, about 2.2x or whatever. But that would mean Binance Coin would have to stay still for it to catch that.
Yeah.
So I don't see that happening in this cycle.
It's funny, we were having this exact conversation in the office this morning, Nick and Frank and I, about Solana's market cap. And I was like, yeah, it'll definitely move up the line. But I think it's going to settle in there probably just behind Cardano and Binance Coin. I don't think it'll be tough for it to pass.
Well, here's what people have to realize is everything will pass Tether. All the top 10 will pass Tether by the end of the run.
Right.
So because Tether, gets printed in waves, and when all the momentum's going up, then we saw that in the last run. USDC coin will get knocked back out of the top 10 as well. So you're really looking at it having to pass Dogecoin, XRP, and Binance Coin. Like that's pretty much it. And I also don't think it's going to pass XRP because I think XRP is going to be much higher than where it is right now. So XRP is going to have a Solana type run because of that suppression.
Okay, question from Marcy in the YouTube chat. She said, I think we all want to know, how do you really feel about Raul's predictions yesterday, especially for BTC for this run and the length of this run?
Yeah, I told him I thought it was wrong. I think I said that very clearly in the interview. But look, he is going off of the information that was available to me as well at the time I was making those predictions. And I understand why he thinks that way and why he feels that way. But, one of the reasons why I like Raul Pal is while he is a very financially connected person, he's authentic. He tells you what he believes. He knows a lot more than the average person when it comes to what's actually happening behind the scenes in the world from financial system. But I've been told he's not been let in on the plan. He's not part of the financial cartel. So he doesn't know what their plans are. So on logic and looking at charts and understanding Bitcoin's momentum, all the numbers he's saying make sense. But there's just a wrench in the plan, which is the big money is going to stop it. And, I asked him about it a little bit. I said, well, but if Bitcoin goes up to 300 or 400K, nobody's ever going to invest in the stock market again. And his response to that was basically like, I think he kind of misunderstood what I was saying. He said, well, look, it's going to go up for a long time. Like, yeah, eventually it's going to get to 300 or 400K. Eventually it will get to 1 million. That's why I brought that up on the interview. But I don't believe in this cycle, the gains would just be too much for those investors. If you're BlackRock and all of your investors make all their money on crypto, but such a large portion of your business is managing their stock portfolios, you're going to be in trouble. So it's a game of not wanting these people to make as much money as they can make.
Well, and they've got to position themselves now. I think he did make that point. Like, they're going to make money on it going up, but they still have to create the products, get their early positions, and get it all set up. So then probably next cycle is when we'll see, the big banks really let it fly.
Well, I've been told 250K for them too. So
yeah. Well, I don't.
Now,
but
you had to factor in deflation as well
with
to that.
I disagree. I don't think we'll be.
Okay. Well, you're wrong, but okay. Yeah, I mean, you can give every single reason that you could say that you believe it, but at the end of the day, it's not going to happen.
Well, and we won't know until we get 4 or 5 years out. But I don't think it'll be under 250K in 2025.
Well, when you factor in the deflation, and
a recession, basically.
What's that?
Like a recession.
Yeah, when you factor in deflation, that actually during deflation it makes the dollar becomes more valuable, and holding other assets like Bitcoin and gold aren't as valuable, then I think it makes sense for it not to go up as high. From a logical standpoint, is I can tell you this: if we go into deflation this fall, like I've been told is happening, there's no reason to doubt what I've been told about those numbers. Because nobody else was saying that before us. Nobody else. At some point, you have to just throw logic out the window. It doesn't matter what everything says.
Yeah, I got you. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, we will.
Do you think it's possible for Cardano to be #1 in market cap 24 in the 24-25/next cycle?
I'm gonna have to say yes. Is it possible?
Possible, yeah.
It's possible.
Plausible, maybe.
Yeah, I would say yes. And here's the basis for that. I would say that the basis for that is that it basically, when we're looking at Ethereum possibly flipping Bitcoin by the end of this cycle, which I think is possible, it's going to at least get very close. It'll get within $100 billion at least. Okay. Maybe actually approach it, maybe top it briefly, but then come back down. If we're saying Ethereum can pass Bitcoin, then there's no reason to think that Cardano, if the launch goes perfect, that there's no such thing as a first mover advantage anymore. If Bitcoin can get past, no such thing as a first mover advantage. Sure, if Cardano's got a better product, a better ecosystem, they'll think about 2024. But I kind of see the same thing we're seeing with Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. If Cardano goes great and Ethereum falters, then it'll be this thing where maybe by the end of the cycle, Cardano touches it and then comes back down. And then the true battle will be in the next cycle.
Okay, and last question. We had a few about the BitLab Academy asking if it was going to launch today. It will be live tomorrow or Thursday, the 1st or the 2nd. Should be live tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some testing, so we're not, hard pushing the marketing yet. But for all of you guys in the BitSquad, yeah, it'll be live tomorrow. We'll drop the link here. You can get in there, sign up, test it out for us. Let us know what you think.
So the end of quarter 2.
Yeah, exactly. End of quarter 2, September 1st.
September 1st.
No, it took us a while to get it going, but it's going to have a lot of really cool features, and we're going to be continually uploading content to it. So that's, I think, one thing that's really exciting is you'll get all the information you need in organized tracks. So if you have more stuff you want to see included, more NFT stuff we're working on right now, we're going to do a little bit more in-depth. Like, we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of the top projects, but we're going to go more in depth with some of the other chains, Polygon, Matic, Solana. Obviously, some of that stuff is still in the works and will be uploaded over time. So yeah, get in there, check it out, play with it. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to see us add. And yeah, it'll be a really good way to interact with the BitSquad. Also, some really fun games and stuff that's going to be built into it that are going to be awesome, called Coin League.
Coin League is going to be big.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. So yeah,
maybe bigger than the Pluto Alliance.
And actually on that note, I don't know if he put a note for you for the survey today, but
we are on here.
Should be. I talked to him about it specifically this morning.
Wow, good run.
But I'll drop a link here in the chat. For anybody, it's just 5 questions about the channel, what you like that we cover, what you'd like to see us cover more, any suggestions.
Do we give them a 1 to 10 grade to give the channel?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
and then just a couple other write-in spots. So I'll drop those in the chat right now. They also go out on our email that will be out, I think, at
that was me manipulating XRP. I saw people in the chat saying I'm doing it. So it was like, XRP rise.
Yeah, Coin League is going to be fun, kind of like fantasy sports like FanDuel or DraftKings for crypto projects. So you pick your coins and
it's gonna be fun.
Bet against your friends. So yeah, it's going to be real cool. But let me drop those links in here while you look at the charts.
Okay. I'd like a BitBoy Politics channel, says the Steeler 426. Well, great news. That will never happen. So
my brother might. He loves politics.
I love politics as well. We were talking politics in the office this morning for about 2 hours straight. When we should have been working. So don't tell TJ.
Yeah.
But look, I love politics, but I won't talk them online. Yeah, for sure. So the other thing I was going to bring up was, can you go up on the YouTube chat real quick for a second? Oh, I remember what it was. People were asking where you can buy XRP. Uphold is a good place in America to buy XRP. So pretty good. All right, guys. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We have 509.5 thousand Twitter followers. We're 13,000 people away. So in the next 2 days, we should be there. I don't know what happened over the weekend. I thought we'd get there, but we didn't. So you got 2 days to join this. And then we will be having information about our Nashville meetup that will be at the Grand Ole Opry the last Saturday of the month. I think it's September 25th. We'll have more details about that. We got a sponsor. So we'll be having a graphic for you guys after this contest is over. Talk about Don't forget we have merch,
yeah.
guys. DeFi, the DeFi store, DEFY. Get the BitBoy Crypto merch. Get all kinds of stuff around the blockchain shirts. And then, of course, my favorite hat. My favorite hat. I'm so glad we have this on here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Bitcoin, am I right? So that's the 2-hour chart. Check out the daily chart. I don't really like looking at anything other than the daily chart these days. We're taking a longer term perspective. Now, I told you guys yesterday that I kind of thought that we would be seeing, CryptoFace was long in a bunch of altcoins this morning, but I was thinking with Bitcoin, we were going to see some, another kind of pattern like this. We had 4 days in a row of red, and then we had a big pump upwards. Well, we've had 3 days in a row of red, a big dump yesterday, but we bounced back a little bit today. So we could potentially see Bitcoin go down today a little bit more, maybe to 46.5, somewhere around there. But I do believe, and we could begin shooting up, today. But I do believe a big move is coming for Bitcoin in the coming days. It's been sideways too long, too much. So let's move it on and look at Ethereum. That's on the weekly. I don't know why I had the weekly pulled. It is raining so hard. Can you all hear the rain?
So hard.
They said the Ryman or Gaylord or Opry.
In Nashville.
I think it's the Gaylord. Are those all on the same property?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's the Gaylord. I'm pretty sure it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we'll have details in a few days on that. So we are booking it today, actually. So very exciting. If you're in the Nashville area, we can't wait to see you. It's going to be a fun time. All right, so come to the daily chart here with Ethereum for the first time. Could we get a daily close above our problem zone for Ethereum? We have not been able to hold this line once, twice, 3 times. 3 times we've gone above this line. 3 times we've gotten rejected. But right now it is showing bullish momentum here on Market Cipher. It's got our small green diamond or yellow diamond, whatever you want to call that, greenish yellow, army color diamond. We got that there. I'm expecting a big move from Ethereum, but I think the Bitcoin is going to move first. But there are powers that be that are looking to separate Ethereum from the market. They don't want Ethereum moving in pattern with Bitcoin. So if you go and you look last night, if we pull up the 15-minute chart, maybe. The 15-minute chart, you can see that most of this action that was done last night was done in a period of about, this one was done in about 15 to 20 minutes. This one was done here in about 30 to 45 minutes. These were huge spikes that pumped up the price, and it would happen very, very quickly. Then you notice this wick, this really large wick. It actually took Bitcoin or Ethereum to almost back to $3,500. But let's face facts here, guys. We really need to see these prices to start moving very quickly. We look at the nupal here, or the start to flow deflection. We've now started tapering down on that again. I don't think it's concerning by any stretch of the imagination. I think it will go back up. Taking a look at the nupal, you're seeing the same pattern. We were heavily up in the green. Now we faltered the last few days. Why is this all important? Well, this just means that we're moving into a little bit of sideways action that we have been. But of course, it could break out at any given moment. What's your estimate? When do you think Bitcoin's going up? When will we be above 50K?
I think we were talking about this month, and I still hold to that. I think we'll still be pushing towards the all-time high middle to end of this month. So above 50K, it could happen this week. And if it doesn't, I'm looking for a good weekend this weekend.
Yeah. So this weekend was a little disappointing, but I mean, we're only a few days out. So looking at XRP right now, people are saying it's pumping. It is pumping.
I think we were held
$1.22 right now.
I think we were held back this weekend by people waiting for the monthly close. Even though Friday was, the 27th was the last Friday, we still had possibly Monday, Tuesday, the 30th, the 31st. I think once we get this monthly close today, it's back to game on.
Look at this. That's XRP.
Wow. Hello.
That's the 15-minute. But let's pull that out a little bit on the hour. Golly.
Sheesh.
No matter how you slice it. Here it comes, boys. Yeah. Boys, here it comes. Look at that. Wow. Check out the daily here. Look at it. Yeah, daily doesn't look as much of a breakout, but I mean, we're still strong on XRP, so still long in it. If you don't live in America, you can long XRP and on ByBit. It's a good place to do it. All right, let's move on here. The great crypto Flippening. Can Ethereum overtake Bitcoin? Hope you guys really enjoyed Raoul Pal interview yesterday. What did you guys think about what he said about Ethereum taking over Bitcoin? Do you know what he said the crypto market's going to be at one day?
What did he say?
How many trillions?
How many? 100?
200.
200?
200. 200 trillion.
That's a lot of trillies.
If Bitcoin was 15% of that market and it was 200 trillion, that would be $30 trillion market cap for Bitcoin. That would put it at what?
Well,
$3 million? $2 million? Somebody work that math. I can never on the fly do the market cap math for some reason.
I can't really either.
Yeah. So that would be interesting. But all right. So let's see what this had to say. Is Bitcoin crypto's flagship prepared to fend off Ethereum with its incredible network value, rich community, and pace of innovation? Ethereum is already years ahead of Bitcoin in everything but price and fame. There's a real sense that 2021 is the year for Ether. Its time has come. But is it really a foregone conclusion that the world's first, largest, and best-known crypto is ready to relinquish its own market cap crown? Go back up a little bit. Thank you, Galaxy Squad, for that, by the way. Go down a little bit. I want to read this from Radio Face. Ben, when I was a kid, my dad would put me in a tire and roll me down a hill. Those were good years.
Boom.
That's good. I knew I wanted to go to that one. All right, go down. We have Energy Web Token video this weekend. Thank you for the super chat, Galaxy Squad. EWT video coming should be this weekend. So we've got so much stuff on that. You guys are going to want to watch it. If you look at CoinMarketCap's homepage over the past 5 years, Ethereum is usually sitting in second position, right under Bitcoin. Hasn't really moved from that number 2 spot in any permanent way since its launch. XRP did pass it for about a month at some point, I think in 2018. Molly Jane Zuckerman, lead at CoinMarketCap, told Cointelelie, history shows us there's only one crypto that can ever claim the king of the cryptoverse title. So is there a chance for a flippening, a term used to mean when Ethereum passes Bitcoin? Ethereum's eventual dominance is hardly a sure thing, commented some random maxi, professor of economics at Cornell University, and author of the soon-to-be published book, The Future of Money. There could be technical complications with Ethereum's switch to POS consensus protocol. That's true, I guess. And there are many risks of attacks on DeFi products that could undermine confidence in those products and in Ethereum itself. So how long? Many seem to be betting on Ethereum, and the question is often not if, but when. Ether could pass Bitcoin as the world's top store of value. Let's see, within 5 years, what I say as well, permanent flipping within 5 years. It'll be difficult for ETH to flip Bitcoin anytime soon. Next Bitcoin halving is 2024. Push the price up. Also, keep in mind that Ethereum killers Cardano and Tezos are coming up big time. What chart is he watching? They work out, they could siphon out a lot of potential market cap from Ethereum's kitty. Is that a crypto kitty?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 5 to 6 years. A lot of people say 5 years. I think it'll be less than that, but
it's a pretty interesting verbiage that they're using throughout this.
It really is.
Yeah.
They're trying to be fancy.
Well, it's interesting they chose to throw Tezos in there, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
He's a Tezos maximalist, I'm sure.
Yeah, there was something else you said, like they said hacks on DeFi products could potentially cause users to undermine their confidence in it. Yet we haven't seen that yet.
Not at all.
There's been tons of hacks in DeFi, but people are more
It's the code of the individual product or project.
People are more excited than ever. So I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting.
Venture capitalist Bill Gurley is a manly guy. Prefers Ethereum to Bitcoin. Takes personal position in ETH. Venture capitalist Bill Gurley has taken a personal position in Ether because he was swayed by the arguments of the Ethereum crowd. Well, listen here, Bill. We're glad to have you watching the channel. He explained that it is, sorry I made fun of your name. He explained that it is the smarter way to play if you're going to have crypto exposure. Let's see. He's a general partner at Benchmark. He began by admitting he's late getting into crypto because he was focusing on direct listings and did not spend much time on the subject till April this year, when he dedicated quite a bit of time to reading about crypto. Let's see. The party that it's involved seems to be way more pragmatic, speaking about Ethereum's community over Bitcoin. They seem to be open to changes and are basically making several changes, which I think will bring down fees and be very beneficial. The developer community is clearly in the Ethereum camp. That's absolutely true. Let's see. Y'all are just not, y'all are never grateful with your coin pumps.
Well, it's patience. People lack patience.
They lack patience. So when was this? June. It pumped all the way up to, what did it get up to? Like 10, 11 cents. No, I mean, guys, it's still clearly on an uptrend.
Yeah.
I mean, higher high. Well, if you take away the spike, you got a lower low here, probably another lower low coming. I mean, it's still on a positive trend. It's actually a really great looking chart. So just have patience. Like it's going to get up to 30, 40, 50 cents probably in this bull run. But this is AMP is one that I'm paying attention to for the long term. People ask me, they say, what's the next coin you think you can get on that's like the next Ethereum or the next Solana or the next, it could be AMP. Like, I think AMP is going to be a serious player in the payments space. I believe what is said about them in Amazon. I think it's true. I do. So we'll have to see what happens there. But all right. Have we figured out what the reds for on CoinMarketCap are? It's got to be below launch price. I mean, that's what it looks like. Below launch price.
Well, it changes when you change it. It has to do with the time frame you're looking. Like go to the week.
Not really. This is the 1 year.
Go to the week.
The week. Oh, it's all red.
Yeah, because it's down for the week.
So it's the average price of that time period? That's a great question. Somebody needs to figure this out. Does anybody know a smart crypto guy that knows what's happening in the world of crypto? Let's see here. Is there...
Go to the 3 month. Is it all green? No.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look at what more details. I'm trying to see if there's like a place on here I can click that'll show me.
You'd think.
Yeah, well, I've not figured it out yet. I thought I knew, but you're right. I clearly do not. So, all right. Solana. Everybody wants to talk about Solana. Here's why the Ethereum competitor is surging. One of the biggest movers in the world of crypto in the past 24 hours is Solana. At the time of the recording or of this writing, it was up almost 20%. In the past week, it's up 58%. And in the last month, it's up 275%. Somebody's saying that right now, Solana just put out the announcement. Let's see what it is.
Did it go?
Okay. Where's my boy from the hide your wife, hide your kids? Y'all are really dumb. Y'all are so dumb. Hide your wife, hide your kid, hide your husbands. Because Solana, well, they scamming everybody up in here. Oh, we've got burning, coin burning. We're going to be removing the supply. I told you these mother chuckers, this financial cartel, they pumped this up. They planted it to look like a coin burn. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. There you go. There's your sell signal. There's your sell signal right now. Let's go look at the price. Let's see what it's doing right now at this very moment. What a freaking scam. I told you, Antoine Dodson. That's right. Antoine Dodson. Love Antoine Dodson. Yeah, let's see here. What is going on with Solana? Look at it here. It's dumping. It's dumping. It's dumping hard. Look at the last day. Here it is. Look, put out an announcement. What a bunch of scammers. You got to be kidding me. And you heard all the people on the show yesterday. Well, I think it's going to be burning. I think it's going to do this.
Yeah. I was
wake up, people. Yeah. Wake up. Look, one day y'all will learn who knows what's going on in this world. One day. I told you this is going to be all hype. Cardano, Ethereum, real events, real news. Solana, institutions get in, they pump the price up on rumors. This thing's going back under $100. That's your sell signal right there. It'll go back up. They'll pump it up again later, but it'll be going under $100. Yeah. Somebody said, Raven Boy Crypto, my cousin, says Solana just lost all credibility in my book. Well, I told you, they didn't have me to begin with, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we knew this was a hype-based announcement.
Golly, I also heard they're accepting Solana on Pornhub. I think. I'm supposed to say Cornhub now, I think, for some reason.
Oh, man.
Well, here, you know what? Here's the thing, guys. This is going to be a great buy opportunity for Solana. If I would sell all ours right now. Can we sell it?
Not right now.
I'd sell it right now. I'd sell it and buy back in at about $90. That's what I'd do. But we're too lazy to do that around here, so we'll just hold on to it. You heard TJ, what can we do? He said, well, not right now. Like, knowing full and well once we get off the stream, none of us are going to do anything about it. But it'd be a smart move.
Yeah.
It'd be a smart move.
For people that were trying to get entries to Solana, like they wanted to get in on this.
Here's your son.
Yeah, this will probably be the pullback that you need to get a good entry.
That corn hub joke was pretty good over there. Maybe not appropriate, but it was good. Okay, all right, let's move on.
Stormbreaker. So if Solana dumps, is it still a good buy at $90?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Is XRP pumping right now still? Up to $1.14. Wait, what just happened? No, $1.23. There it is. It's still moving. Yeah, I checked it. It's up a penny. Solana, salami, potato. There you go. I'm frustrated right now.
Yeah.
I'm really frustrated with this. I was kind of hoping I would be wrong, but as you know, most time it's just that's a hopeless hope right there. It's a hopeless dream that I would be wrong. So, I mean, look, we got a lot of Solana. It rocketed up to our number 5 spot. Like, I was hoping maybe it would be something good, but there it is. Bunch of scammers. Solana crypto hits new all-time highs. Altcoins rival Bitcoin, Ethereum. Here's why. Let me tell you why. Because they pumped it up.
I was gonna say
that's the why. I don't even want to read this story. This is all stupid. We can actually look at the NFT stuff, but so dumb. Golly, I tell you what.
Yeah, those NFTs sold like crazy last night.
Yep. There are some big names in the DJ and Ape Academy. We got Gary V, Paris Hilton, Raj Gokul. I don't know who that is. WSB Mod and others. These are pretty cool, though. I like these.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, you got to have better than like a rock. You got to have better than a rock. Those rocks are the dumbest things I've ever seen.
They are so dumb.
Did you see the one that sold for 5 ETH or something that was like, it wasn't a rock. It was literally a blank space.
No.
It was literally like a white blank space.
Like a white square.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew Serrano asking about Illuvium. Yeah, we think it looks really interesting. Looks like a solid game. So we've got people here messing with it, playing with it. It's a new NFT based game. Getting a lot of hype right now.
That's crazy. Okay. All right, let's move on. I can't talk about the Solana anymore. I want to talk about Solana tomorrow. I'm done with it. They're getting punished by me. You're now punished, Solana. How NFT giant OpenSea's $3 billion month compares to Amazon, eBay, and Etsy. OpenSea is leading the charge on Ethereum NFT collectibles, but how does it stack up against leading physical goods marketplace? Before you get into this, TJ, do you believe that OpenSea will remain the number 1
forever
NFT marketplace for a considerable time to come?
What's considerable? A year or like 10?
Not 10. I mean, 18 months, 2 years.
I think they'll be around and viable for 18 months or 2 years. They might get past. I don't know if they'll be number 1 or not. But no, I think eventually something bigger and better will just come knock them out.
Yeah. OpenSea sucks. I don't understand how people use it. What is, by the way, go up a little bit. A little bit more. What did I say? Well, I don't see it. I can't remember what it was. I was going to say something and somebody said something and then I lost it. So can't remember the comment. Somebody said art is subjective. That's true. But I still don't think a white space is art. I don't think. Maybe a Banksy made a white space. But I think anybody can make a white space. I think when it comes to NFTs and this platform, there's got to be something bigger and better to come out soon. I don't think OpenSea will be a major competitor down the road. So it's frustrating to use. That's what I was going to ask for.
Oh.
That was what I was going to ask for.
Weird.
14,000 viewers, 3,351 likes, guys. We should be able to get at least to 8,000 likes today. We're heavily behind, but I think we can do it. Do me a favor. If you're watching on mobile, make sure to X out of the live chat, hit the like button, you hit the live chat icon, you come back. If you're watching on smart TV, bottom left-hand corner of your screen, more actions or more options, and then hit react, and then like this video or dislike this video. I could care less. It counts the same. But I want to know how many of these people, how many of you guys in the chat today, I want to know how many of you are dog people and how many of you are cat people. So let's put hashtag pups or hashtag kitties. Gonna do something else, but I want to see how many dog people we have compared to cat people. Both. I tell you, my dad and my stepmom, they went to both. Pups, both. Pups, both. Kitties. We got one kitty person, couple kitty. Somebody said meow. A lot of dog people in here. I love my dog people. I wear cat shirts, but I love dogs.
A lot of both, more both people than I was expecting.
Yeah, I can't see myself ever getting a cat. You know my problem? I love kittens, but my major problem with them is they turn into cats. But I've had some cats that I've gotten along with in my life. Yeah, some cool cats. Some cool cats and kittens. What I saw Carol Baskin sold Joe Exotic's zoo because she got it, you know.
Wow.
I think not allowed to do a zoo on that property for like 100 years or something was in the deal.
That's funny.
Tiger King season 2's got to be coming, right?
I have no idea.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, you really missed out.
I fell asleep in the first episode.
It's the end of the first one where it starts getting good. I just missed out.
Yeah.
When you realize that Carol Baskin's a murderer.
Well, I knew that.
That's when, you know, you really start seeing the bizarre backstory.
I knew that going in, but yeah. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point.
Yeah, when season 2 comes out, because he's getting out of jail.
Yeah. Wow.
Good for him. Leading NFT marketplace OpenSea had exploded in popularity this month. Carol Baskin had NFT evidence of her husband's death. That's what it said. The site was surpassed by a mark of $3 billion. It surpassed $3 billion of transaction volume. It's a normal upswing compared to July. Let's see. I want to see where it talks. Here we go. For example, Etsy, the marketplace popular with crafters and do-it-yourself artisans or artisans, reported a total of $3.04 billion of gross sales value for the second quarter of 2021, which averages out to just over $1 billion of volume per month during that span. OpenSea's own total quarter 2 landed much lower at $381 million, but the NFT marketplace August trading volume alone has already beaten all of Etsy's Q2 sales value.
Wow.
That's insane.
That is insane.
eBay provides a starker contrast in terms of volume. Site recorded $22.1 billion in gross merchandise volume over Q2 of 2021. Who still uses eBay? How do they have so much volume there?
I guess a lot of people still use it.
Oh, Patriots released Cam Newton.
Yeah, I heard that this morning.
Maybe we can use him as a running back. I'll take him as a running back.
Nah.
I can't believe they still do $22 billion. That's nuts.
Averages
out to nearly $7.37 billion worth of volume for each month. That's well above what OpenSea's recorded for August, but eBay has been around for 26 years. OpenSea was founded less than 4 years ago. Of course, these figures all pale in comparison to Amazon. Firm reported $113 billion of net sales. See, like, it's still, to me, is shocking that eBay is at 20% of Amazon, basically.
Yeah, it is.
Is that not shocking?
It is shocking. A little less, but yeah.
No, eBay. A lot of people in chat like an eBay. I mean, I know eBay's huge, but like, TJ, when you want to buy something, you're like, let me go to eBay.
No.
Like maybe sports memorabilia. I think maybe go there.
Or
somebody said coins,
tickets. A lot of people do tickets on eBay. Like
tickets on eBay is sketch.
It is, but a lot of people do it.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I would think the Facebook marketplace was starting to really eat into eBay's and all these like offer up and take 5 or whatever all these like online swap apps are. Not Take 5, that's a $5 store.
Yeah.
There's another Let Go. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
All of those I would think would be eating up eBay's.
You're saying global market may be really big for eBay.
That's what I was maybe thinking. Internationally, it's bigger, maybe.
Yeah. Anyways,
eBay equals last resort. Somebody said.
I mean, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
Me too.
For sure.
I hate eBay. I've refused. I've never had an eBay account.
You said you wouldn't use Amazon.
I don't like to order stuff.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Did you say you use Amazon maybe 3 times this year?
Yeah.
That's insane. I use Amazon 3 times a day, every single day of my life.
I just don't like to order stuff online. Same with eBay. I never made an eBay account. So like if I ever needed something off of eBay, I'd have my dad do it for me, or Brian actually, usually it's Brian is who I get to order me stuff because I never created Amazon account until this year.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
I just don't like doing it.
I just buy. Me and my wife both. We just buy so much stuff from Amazon. Like we have packages every single day in our house.
Well,
and it's not crazy stuff. I mean, she buys a lot of clothes and stuff, but it's like, you know, we're out of, you know, the attachments that go on our Swiffer, you know, or we're out of the liquid that goes on the Swiffer, or we're out of, you know, trash bags. We just order all that stuff on Amazon.
We used to have that when I lived in California. It was the same thing. Boxes, Amazon boxes, 2 to 3, like every single day. It used to drive me crazy, all the boxes. But I just never did the ordering myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cam Newton getting released. That's big news. So Mac Jones going to be the quarterback in New England. Amazon's business is much more diversified than others. OpenSea is currently leading the way on NFT collectibles. No other marketplace comes close. Now, you do have other places like Rarible where I believe they still do this, where you can list them on Rarible, but then they still end up on OpenSea as well. Did you know that?
Say that again.
Some of the platforms, they interconnect. So they all show up on OpenSea, but they're also on Rarible. So you might buy it through Rarible, and I don't know how that volume gets affected. So OGs used local Bitcoins. LOL. I did. I used local Bitcoins where I sold my first Bitcoins. So guy at McDonald's. Guy's probably rich today over the Wi-Fi. Okay, here we go. Crypto investing has a big gender problem. Twice as many men as women invest in crypto, according to CNBC, and Acorns Invest in You. Next Gen Investor Survey conducted in partnership with Momentive. Crypto gender gap exceeds the existing gap within traditional investments, including stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and real estate. Cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, have been promoted as a way to democratize a traditionally walled-off finance field and increase investor university. Well, I mean, think about this. We don't, with all of the YouTubers out there, we don't have a single female YouTuber that's over 100,000 subscribers.
Well, unless Wendy did it last night.
Nah, I don't. She didn't do it last night. Wendy will be the first one. Well, let me double check.
I was gonna say she was close, and I told everybody to go do it.
So. I thought Crypto Casey was already, maybe. Oh, Crypto Casey does. She got 227K.
Oh wow.
So she's actually. What about?
No, she didn't.
What about Crypto Tips? She's at 118K. So actually, Wendy's number 3. I thought Wendy was number 1. Wendy's number 3. This is Heidi. So anyways, the long and the short of it is, there's very few women that have large, you know, crypto accounts. And it really is, there's very few women working in crypto. And if you were to look at our analytics, they would say, I believe we're 90% men. On TikTok, I'm 60% women. And it's because you closer up in my face. And obviously they love the way that I look. A lot of guys love the way I look too. I know you do, TJ, for sure.
Clearly.
But I think I've always thought that this is so, like, we've got this, we had this painting that this girl made. She brought us to meet up, Rosie Riveter, with some, here it is. I'll just pull it out. So she made this, you know, she made this thing right here. You guys see it. Looks nice. We love it. It was good. She got a YouTube channel herself. And I always thought it was so interesting. She was like, I love that you support women. I'm like, well, that's great. Like, don't they have money too? Like, don't we want women in crypto? Like, don't we want that? I always thought it was so. Look at Marcy. Thanks, Marcy. You're gonna make me blush on camera. Look, to me, it's so crazy that it's controversial sometimes to say that, like, you know, women belong in crypto. Like, they belong almost everywhere, right? Maybe everywhere. I just don't. Maybe there's somewhere. I'm not sure. But the fact is, it's crazy. It's controversial to say we need more women in crypto. But that's what we see, in the numbers back that up consistently. And I'm a champion of women's rights. I'm a champion of women in crypto just because I have women on the show and just because we talk about it. And that's really sad to me. This should be a topic that I think a lot more people speak out about. Because, I mean, look, we can get another 20% on that market cap. It'd look pretty nice, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But the crypto is founded on, you know, equality for everybody. And it's founded on decentralization. So we should want the most exposure possible to that. So I think it's something that we need more of. It's very sad reading how, and we don't have like a based, well, we do have a based community, but we don't have, you know, some kind of, here you go, Snap Eats. This is for you.
Yeah, that was cool what Ellie was doing too, trying to get women in Australia involved. A lot of her friends, you know, so.
Yeah, I think it's good. So crypto is a 21st century financial instrument with a very 20th century problem: not enough women. Twice as many men as women invest in crypto. Women are lagging behind men in their rates of crypto investing, just as they have historically struggled to keep pace with men in more traditional investment verticals. In fact, in the new survey data, the gender disparity in crypto matches or exceeds the gender gaps in ownership of ETFs. Gender disparities have dogged the financial service industry for decades. Cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin have been promoted as a way to democratize the traditionally walled-off field. We already said that in the title. Welcoming new and more diverse investors to the fold. Only about 1 in 10 people in the U.S. currently invest in crypto. Especially confounding because in other significant ways, crypto is really living up to its hype and leveling the playing field. So it talks about age disparity and stuff like that. So the long and the short of it is, look, women are definitely welcome in this community for sure. And we don't have like some kind of crazy, sexist crowd or anything like that. Some of these people do. You go to Twitter, not TikTok, but you go to Twitter, it is toxic. That's why I can't believe Wendy still has a channel. I can't believe Wendy was able to push through a lot of the stuff that she faced in the beginning, because it was very tough. A lot of backlash she had. People on Twitter, very just mean, spiteful people out there, and it's hard. And so very proud of her for she's going to break 100K here soon. What is she at now?
91.2.
91.2. So she's getting there. She's getting pretty close. So 91.2, she'll be there, before you know it. Very excited for Wendy to break through that. And she's really, Wendy has done a great job of bringing in kind of like moms into crypto. Mm-hmm. And I know several women who now make more money than their husbands because of crypto. So providing for their family in different ways. So pretty cool stuff. All right, let's move on here. U.S. Treasury wants crypto tax rules within $3.5 trillion reconciliation add-on bill to infrastructure legislation. So this is the continuing drama from the infrastructure bill, as you guys know. The U.S. Treasury, led by Janet, how much you paying, I'm selling, Yellen. I like to call her Janet Felon Yellen now. Now wants to use its influence to add in crypto regulations at the last minute to the $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill that is holding up the original infrastructure bill for a vote within the House chamber. The Biden administration wants to implement new crypto tax reporting obligations at the last moment in an upcoming $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation bill, according to a report published on Roll Call, citing an anonymous administration official. The rumor states that the language would require American crypto firms with a focus on exchanges to report data about non-U.S. users, so information could be exchanged with other countries to ensure that crypto traders pay their fair share of taxes worldwide. Now, I wonder, by the way, it's just on a side note, I was just thinking about XRP here. And I just wonder when this thing started pumping here. What is this, the daily chart?
Were you wondering if people moved from Solana to XRP?
No. There's a call. Let's see, what time was that? This is the 30-minute chart. Started pumping here. This right here, in between these, this is exactly when the Ripple hearing started. Started at 12 today. I actually have a call-in access code to be able to listen. So Crypto Vet says he's currently listening to the XRP hearing. He'll stream right after with his thoughts. Thanks for sorry for the late response to your question. So, okay. So he's checking it out right now. We got somebody here listening to it as well. So I was just wondering about that though. Right when that hearing started, I wonder if there's anything that's kind of broken that. Probably not. I thought how boring it would probably be listened to. It'd probably be like listening to, a bunch of legal jargon for hours. Didn't sound fun to me, but I was going to do it if we weren't streaming. Okay. Where am I here? Okay. Back to this. I just wanted to say that while I was thinking about it. Infrastructure bill has been widely controversial. From the researchers' perspectives, the Biden administration has proposed expanding reporting requirements for brokers. We already know that stuff's going to end up getting shot down. This from Pat Toomey. Said rather than trying to ignore or suppress crypto and related technologies, regulators and legislators alike need to recognize that open public networks are here to stay. Our laws and regulations must adapt to these developments. Not only might crypto and blockchain technologies be as revolutionary as the internet, they also have the potential to build wealth and financial independence for individuals who are empowered to engage in financial transactions directly with each other free from oft costly middlemen. That's why it's important Congress get this right and ensures the United States remains at the forefront of crypto and fintech innovation. Lastly here, why we probably don't have to worry about crypto tax. And basically, this is something they want to put in here at the last second. But, the Congress can't agree on it, so it's probably not going to end up going in there. I just get so bored talking about tax stuff. Do you love talking about tax stuff?
I don't think anybody loves talking about tax stuff
so
other than maybe like a CPA.
Yeah.
But it's a necessary evil.
We love CPAs. They're great.
Yeah.
So in July, the White House itself debated over whether passing a $3.5 trillion reconciliation add-on bill alongside the bipartisan infrastructure plan could tank the bipartisan infrastructure bill. You know what I'm interested in? I'm interested in where is the money coming from?
See, White Paladin says he lives it. I don't know if he meant love, but
Lives what?
he said, I'm an accountant and live tax.
He live tax.
I think he meant love.
For the infrastructure bill. I wonder where the budget is. Let's see. That's April 1st. Where will the money come from to pay for Biden infrastructure plan? I wonder what it says here. He wants in the bill. Let's see. Where is he going to find more than $2 trillion? What we saw in the last. Because I don't think they're just going to print this money like everybody thinks they're going to. They haven't came out and said they're going to print it. Because when they did the relief package, they came out and said we're just going to have to print more money. But as we move towards deflation, that is going to become less of a thing that they're willing to do.
Well, how are they going to get $3.5 trillion?
Budget cuts? I don't know. I haven't seen the budget, but they do tax Americans. I don't know if you know this, but they tax Americans.
Yes.
Yeah, Americans pay taxes.
Right.
And that's where a lot of this money is supposed to come from.
And if there's no way they could get 3.5 trillion in taxes. Like that would be insane.
What is the money supply? Like 23 trillion right now?
I'd have to look.
You
can't keep up.
Yeah, I know. I can't keep up either. Nobody knows where the money supply is at anymore.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they're going to get all the money from, but there's certainly money allotted in the government for the budget every year. And,
yeah.
So I don't know what that number is and what it would be, but interesting stuff. When you buy tax, you have to pay tax. That's what somebody said. Somebody said, okay, I'm not going to read that. All right, let's move on here. PayPal to explore a stock trading platform. The move will allow it to challenge other crypto-heavy platforms like Robinhood and Cash App. Stonks. What a great time for them to move into stonks as it's going to move into deflation. Fintech giant PayPal is weighing the option of creating a stock trading platform in the U.S. amid a surge in interest in trading stocks and cryptos. Last year, PayPal unveiled the option to trade crypto on its platform in the U.S. and later said that it would begin letting its users withdraw their crypto, making it a more legitimate option for crypto investors. And that's one of these things that we've really been waiting for a while here, is that right now PayPal custodianship is not good. You don't actually own your crypto, but eventually that is going to change. Sorry, I need to eat this lozenge.
Yeah,
my throat's getting dry. I don't know if I'm supposed to crunch on it or not.
I was gonna say, it's something you're supposed to suck on, probably, right? Right.
Jeez, TJ. Wow. It's a big moment here.
Is it?
I'm a biter. I just chewed on it.
Oh boy.
No.
Maybe stick.
Well, I don't know. I want to know what the people think. These are called. This was my voice coach told me this. Thayer's Slippery Elm Lodges. Slippery Elm. But when y'all have eaten a lozenge before, isn't it like hard?
Mm-hmm.
When you think of lozenge, it's kind of like a cough drop, right?
Yes.
These are not like this.
They're gummy.
These are they're here, TJ. Or you want me to throw it to you?
Just throw it to me.
Here we go. He caught it.
Yeah, I got it. That was not a bad toss.
No, it's a good toss. It's a good catch.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
pitcher and catcher here.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
So that's not like a regular lozenge.
No, it's not.
It doesn't feel like it would be good for your throat.
No, it doesn't. That's maybe
She says it's the best thing.
Maybe stick to the throaty Cody on
Throaty
string.
Cody. Well, we got Throaty Cody right here. We're doing
there
both.
you go.
We're doing it all. All right, back to this.
Yeah.
Payments giant has seen web activity among crypto traders outpace that of traditional investors on its platform, setting it to compete with rivals like Robinhood and Cash App. U.S. customers who use PayPal to purchase cryptos,
doesn't surprise me one bit
they
that
sell
that's
those
what
in
your
adult stores.
voice coach recommended. I'm still
relax. We love Jill.
Yeah,
she's nice.
She's awesome. But
she's the one that told me to do the Kegels for my voice.
And she sent you to an adult store to get your cough drops.
No, I sent my assistant there. So.
There's a pattern.
Nah, she bought them online.
There's a pattern here.
I just want to walk off now. I don't even want to finish this show.
I know you do. We're almost done.
The move comes as U.S. consumers continue to gravitate toward crypto trading during the pandemic. What do you think about this story? What do you think? You think they're going to launch their own platform?
Yeah. I mean, I think if they're talking about it, I think it seems like almost every tech company right now is getting into digital payments, and I feel like they know, like, the traditional banking model is phasing out. Now, the traditional money and players still want to control it and keep it as similar as possible. But you've got Ally and SoFi and Square and Facebook's getting into payments and PayPal, everybody basically getting into digital payments and trying to be these kind of platforms for facilitating them. They're basically trying to find the highest and best use for their user base.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Who knows who's going to be the most successful?
But,
yeah.
I always want me to drink on the stream, and now I've had a lozenge, and now it's caught in my throat thanks to this water.
Yeah, I think that's maybe why you're supposed to suck on it and not chew it up and swallow it.
Does that feel like something you should suck on?
I guess, yeah.
It does?
I mean, it reminds me of the consistency of like a sweet
tart.
Yeah.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't suck on a sweet tart, do you?
You kind of...
The inside does. The outside's a little rougher than a sweet tart. Sweet tart's real smooth. Okay. Somebody said Solana is moving back up. Let me check on that. Just move on to the next thing. I don't really want to talk about PayPal doing a stock exchange. Let's see what Solana moving back up. It was down to 112. Now they probably heard me say sell, and now they're pumping the price up again. So, it's at $115. I'm telling you, I think we're going to see a pullback on this thing. I don't see any way it doesn't. Probably what it is that when it dropped down to 110, a lot of people probably had a lot of buy orders set at $110. So we'll have to see what happens. All right, last stories of the day, crypto roundup, including an XRP story. Topps reveals new MLB NFT cards amid move from Wax to Avalanche.
Interesting.
New Major League Baseball trading card NFTs. You guys know we covered the ones on Wax. Are releasing in September, but they're different from the last set. These NFTs will be released on Avalanche. So Avalanche making big waves. Leading trading card brand Topps. Now today it will launch a new series of MLB cards as NFTs. The big change will be they will not be on Wax. And I know I had talked to Topps about that, and they are, pretty much going to be, they told me they were looking at other platforms. So AVAX is where they ended up at. This time around, the new 2021 MLB Inception NFT collection will debut exclusively through a new top-centric NFT platform launched on the Avalanche blockchain. And speaking of NFTs, you guys don't forget to go follow the Pluto Alliance, the new alliance that is forming, that will be the biggest NFT project known to man or woman or alien on the interwebs. We are doing a contest there. You can win $1,000 in Bit token. I'm going to go ahead and retweet this so you guys can go to my site, get to it. You guys don't forget to follow Pluto Alliance. Join the Alliance. Hashtag Pluto is a planet. So Ripple files motion to expose XRP holdings of SEC employees. Now, we covered this story actually on Saturday. Because this is the final positioning as they move into this hearing that's going on right now as we speak. Court has reportedly given the U.S. SEC until September 3rd to respond to Ripple's motion to compel the authority to provide data on its employee XRP holdings. Ripple's like, hey, we're going to need to see your records on your crypto transactions. And then the SEC is like, hey, we're going to need to see all your Slack conversations. This is all positioning as they lead to a settlement. Ripple filed a motion to compel the U.S. SEC to disclose its internal crypto trading policies, It's part of the ongoing legal battle with the SEC or the securities regulator. James Fallon, an attorney closely following the SEC's case against Ripple, shared a new motion document seeking to bring clarity to whether the SEC permitted its own employees trade XRP. Motion seeks to compel the SEC to provide anonymized. How do you pronounce that word?
Where's it at?
Anonymized.
Yep.
Anonymized. Anonymized documents reflecting trading pre-clearance decisions. Some interesting stuff. You just continue to see Ripple bringing out the knives here, pushing everything back on the SEC. As Bitcoin law kicks off in less than a week, anti-Bitcoin protests break out in El Salvador. They're saying the people do not want this. And that's something I'm hearing pretty consistently right now.
There's been a lot of riots, I know.
Yeah, Bitcoin riots. Hundreds of protesters took to the street in El Salvador to raise their voices on, the President Nayib Bukele's decision to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. September 7th, Bukele will introduce the much debated Bitcoin law. It's the only one debated that much. It seemed like he went in there and said, hey, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
So according to the text of the law, all economic agents must accept Bitcoin along with the US dollar as means of payment. I think he said that wasn't true.
Say that again.
Bukele says that the Bitcoin law will benefit the people and save close to 400 million in remittance. No, that's not it. According to the text of this law, all economic agents must accept Bitcoin along with the dollar as a means of payment.
Yeah, no, I said the law states that, but he's not going to enforce it, is what he said. So even though the law is written that all vendors will be required to take it, he's saying, and which is obvious, they have no way of enforcing that. They have to have a huge task force just for that, and they're saying they're not going to do that. I think he's trying to calm the people that don't want it.
Yeah, quite a big outcry going on down there.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Phantom token jumps 50% after launching $315 million DeFi program. So we heard there was a big announcement coming for Phantom, and this is it. The Phantom Foundation's new $370 million FTM incentive program is now open to development teams deploying on Phantom, which, by the way, Ripple also had not an incentive program. What do they have where people can send in like development and code and they might use it, and if they use it, you like a bounty program almost?
Yeah, that's usually for bugs, like bug bounty.
Yeah,
programs.
But it's not a bounty. That's not the right word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'll cover that probably tomorrow. I'll bring that up. I got a lot of information on that, but I don't have it in front of me, so I forgot what it's called. But this is what I'll say about the Ripple one. They were very pleased with the submissions that they got. So some pretty cool stuff will be coming down to Ripple. They got basically from people in the community, the development community of Ripple. The announcement of a new builder-centric incentive program gave a huge boost to Phantom's native token, FTM, probably is priced by roughly 50%. FTM traded at 57 cents yesterday. However, token quickly surged to a high of almost 90 cents after the Phantom Foundation revealed a new program aimed at supporting DeFi developers in the ecosystem. We know what DeFi is. I don't need to read that. But here's an announcement from the Phantom Foundation. You can read more about this on Twitter. Somebody said NFTs on Big Brother had a household competition. Yes, I did see that. Pretty cool. Yes, the second Raoul Pal video is getting out today. It will be out at 3 o'clock. He's going to talk about XRP, Cardano, Solana, some other coins. He's going to talk about some community coins. Definitely some stuff to check out. You're going to want to come watch this this interview, as it's one of the finest interviews I believe we've done. And unlike Michael Saylor, Raoul Pal did laugh at a couple of my jokes, so he definitely went really high up on my list. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. That's all we got. I love you guys as always.
Do we have a new Money Gang stream today?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Check and see if they're live.
Tuesday?
It is Tuesday. Let's check them out. Oh, I think they are live.
They are live. So if you guys want to go check out New Money Gang, you guys can do that. If you go to our page here, if you just scroll down, you guys will see right here, New Money Gang, 43.5 thousand subscribers. You can check out Justin and Brian talking about making money, about buying toys. Look at that. They're buying toys. How about that?
Oh, boy.
Man, look at these guys' thumbnail faces. They're so cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could be like them.
They get to do all the fun stuff.
They do.
Just go buy toys. And
I know. Meanwhile, we're live streaming
Yeah.
every day in the studio. They're in the new studio having fun, whatever, Sound like a bunch of cheetahs to me. All right, guys. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.